and Clack with Secrets. And we started that set off with a special one for Katie, The Poverty of Philosophy by Immortal Technique. So do you have any racist friends left?
No.
Did you get rid of them all?
Oh, yeah.
We were going to talk about this a little bit. I didn't want to get into it too much right now. But we were talking about defriending people over the election. Have you lost friends over the election? And because it's kind of a big deal. I don't really like doing business with Howdy Doody, but I'm fucking hurting right now, so I'm doing business with anybody I can. I'm trying to look the other way. What did our good friend Abear say? What did he text us? Anytime he has the opportunity to accept, what did he call it?
Surreal, but Burning Man doesn't pay for itself. I'll take that trickle-down green God particle when I can.
Absolutely. That's what I'm doing. But
so for Abear, he does what he wants to do so he can get to Burning Man,
I have
and we're going to do a show on Burning Man here pretty soon. We're going to have my good friend Shiny is going to come on and join us here in next coming weeks. We're going to do a full show. We're really going to give people a cool rundown of what Burning Man is. And Shiny actually did a full big art project out this year, so we'll have her come on and talk about it. And we'll do a lighthearted show here coming up a little bit. Talk about what it is.
But anyways, so yeah, I have actually lost a couple of friends over this election, but only because I felt that they were better than people of other races. So we had some fun this weekend.
Oh.
Shall we talk about it a little bit?
Okay, so
you came to visit me.
I came to visit.
Punks for Progress was local, Southern California local.
And the whole thing was, dude, I'm going to be down there. We should go live and do Punks for Progress live from, the IE. And we didn't because we were too much fucking
We went to market night. We went to dinner on Thursday. What did we do Friday? We went and had pizza.
Yeah.
We were going to record Friday, and then we came home and drank beer. And Stevie came over, didn't he? Or did Stevie come over Thursday?
Yeah, no, my brother Stevie came over on Thursday.
On Thursday, right?
Right.
And then we shot out to Hollywood and hung out with
Dane and Jeremy
and Rochelle.
And Rochelle, yeah, Renoites, my Reno peeps. So Jeremy was the dude who used to own Strega, and we've talked about Strega on the show before. And then him and Dane and Alan moved down to LA with their band Merkin and to become rock stars or whatever. And there's been changes. They're still all three close friends, but Alan's not in the band anymore. And they're actually called Danger now. Dane and Jeremy Danger. And Dane is now, he's the general manager of the Rainbow. So
he got us in the Rainbow.
Now we're gonna have
and
him.
You molested Lenny.
I let Lemmy have it.
And I sat in the seat.
Yeah. Well, and we got to tell you, we'll have Dane on the show too. I talked to him about it. He wants to come on the show too. But
really?
He's telling me
that'd be great, man.
They're starting to call him Mayor of the Sunset Strip.
Who's calling him that?
He said that other people. No, and I believe him. Dane is a very straight up and genuine, honest person. So just for our listeners who don't know him, he's not full of shit. He's not a bullshitter. And dude, he had if you notice, everywhere he took us everywhere that was open. Whiskey, the fucking Viper.
I think I might have even said that to him. I was like, dude, you're like the mayor of Sunset Strip.
But he was talking to me about it, and that's what people on the Strip, they're calling him that. Now, for people who don't understand, like the last two previous mayors of the Sunset Strip, my understanding, still standing mayor of the Sunset Strip would be Rodney Bingenheim, right?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Oh.
And then, and before him was Kim Fowley, and then he's got a checkered story. But I think Kim Fowley might be self-proclaimed. I don't know. But but the bottom line is.
He took us all over the place.
He's got some serious fucking clout.
He does have some serious clout.
We got to see.
Well, let me see. Where did we go? He took us to the Viper Room first. We walked in there and we hung out and saw some lame ass band. We didn't stay too long.
That they were lame ass.
At the Viper Room,
they were all right. I liked. Yeah, you guys didn't like them. I thought they were like, and you guys, or Jeremy or somebody was bitching that they had 3 guitars, and I was like, I fucking like that they have 3 guitars. It's a big, chunky, loud sound. And we only stayed for like a song or two.
Yeah, it was a
I
real
would have
small
liked to have
place.
given them a little more of a chance. It could have gone either way for me. So anyway.
And then so we left the Viper and we walked down and we went to, I think that's when we went to the Rainbow, didn't we?
Yeah, I went to the Rainbow next.
We went right over there and then we hung out there and had a couple beers.
They got a new statue of Lemmy there because Lemmy, for years and years and years, would hang out. Actually, it was kind of cool because where we were hanging out, talking to, what was his name, Dave?
Yeah, Dave. Dave was the guy that
engineer.
does some recording for, the engineer for
Yeah,
Jeremy.
and for lots of like famous people and stuff. He's a pretty big time dude, and he's working with Jeremy and Dane right now. And anywhere where we were sitting is where Lemmy would sit every day,
Right.
and he'd play that little machine that was sitting right there.
And then
right behind that,
when I came back to the from the bathroom, he was gone, so I gacked a seat.
You sat in Lemmy's chair. And then right next to that is where the statue of Lemmy is. So we took a bunch of pictures of Lemmy, as you saw in our opening video.
And I'll put some more up.
And,
and then let's see. Then we tried to go to the Roxy, but there was nothing going on. It wasn't open yet.
Yeah, they were going to do something.
It was too early.
Whatever.
Yeah. And then we walked over to the Whiskey, and then that was where that lame band was. That really lame band with the guy with the long hair and the chick that was singing Janis Joplin.
Yeah, and he literally did like a 10-minute solo with the spotlight on him, and everyone was really, really bothered by it. It was terrible.
That was when I think my hangover started.
Well, the whole reason we went to the Whiskey is we're walking along, and we were just going to go back to Dane's, and the soul in your creeper broke, dude.
Yeah, that really sucked. I'm walking around Hollywood with a broken creeper sole.
So we stop at the front of the Whiskey for you to like fuck with the sole of your shoe, and I turn around and I see Tom Gordon. Now, Tom Gordon, everyone in Reno knows who Tom Gordon is, but dude's a Grammy winner, Grammy-winning producer, and he's like the dude in Reno and has been for a very long time, and he does all kinds of stuff, dude. Like he posted something recently that he did the production on an audiobook that just hit #1 on the New York Times bestseller. So, I mean, Tom does all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I just know him because he's a Reno and he's involved in Reno music and whatever. And so I look up and he's standing there in front of the Whiskey. I'm like, Tom, what the hell are you doing here? Well, the band Shirley Temper. She's kind of a girl kid rock with a top hat, rock hip-hop thing. I don't know. She's not bad. Her band's super tight. But she was playing, and Tom knows her, and Tom was in one of her videos as Michael Myers.
Oh, okay.
And so he performed with her on stage as Michael Myers. So we're like, well, fuck it. Tom Gordon's here. We should come in. So, of course, Dane walks up to the window, and they're like, oh, Dane? He's like, yeah. And all of them. I mean, that's the kind of clout the dude had. He just walked up randomly.
Yeah, it was badass.
And it's like, me, oh, and all them. Like, you're in the band. You get one. You get your +1, you know? Dane walks up and is like, and these 7 people.
There wasn't 7 of us now. There was
I know. There was only 14 of us.
There was
but
4.
Out of all the 23 people that we were hanging out with that he got in for free.
Anyways, it was pretty rad.
And then we saw but dude, we didn't tell him about the secret room we got.
Well, that's because that was like, that was the topping on the cake right there.
Yeah.
So he takes us, so we're at the Rainbow Room hanging out. He's like, come here, let's check it out. So he tells, I'm taking you on a tour of the Rainbow Room. Come on, man. I'm like, okay, let's go. So he starts walking us around, and he's walking us around the dining room floor. Takes us in, and we're walking around the dining room floor. And he's showing us a fucking picture with him in it. Oh, yeah, look, this is me with these guys. Remember that?
Right.
I don't even know who all those guys were. Anyway, I took a picture of that. And he was showing us like where Guns N' Roses hung out, and they filmed a video. They filmed November Rain, I guess, there
right,
in the back
in the booth there. Right.
Yeah, exactly. And there was a bitchin' circle jerks drum up in the rafters, and so then he takes us upstairs. We go up one more level, and there's a bar up there, a little bar, and,
it's like
and a couple
secret
of
hidden bar up there. You know?
Well, that's not really. I mean, because there's there's a bathroom on that level, or like another half a level up. So it's right there, and it's probably rocking, and it didn't seem like it was off limits to anybody. But then
no.
Next to that was a little staircase it had a rope across it,
It
And he
was like
takes
a ladder staircase, though.
yeah, and he takes us. It looked like a bunk bed stairs.
Right.
And he takes us over there, and there's this plaque on the wall, and he starts telling us about it. The plaque says, I guess Alice. I thought he said Alice Cooper made
No,
it.
definitely Alice. Oh, yes, yeah. It was like a painted plaque. I remember seeing that now.
Right, and it said the lair of the Hollywood vampires.
Right.
And it said, I thought it said President Alice Cooper, and it said something Keith Moon, and something John Lennon, and he was telling us that
David Bowie, hang on.
Bowie's been up here, and Keith Moon, and Mick Jagger, and we're like, what? And
it's this little cave room. It's just like this.
Oh my God! It's like an attic. It's smaller than their bathroom.
Right.
But
it's got 2 little tables in it, so you could do, I don't know, what rock stars
put your drinks
do.
on, you know. And
Right.
then he shows us the light, like, and as you're coming up the stairs, there's like a light, up in the, light fixture with a little light bulb in there, and it says up in the light, but do not put your drugs in the light. Do not stash drugs in the light. Okay. He's like, I don't know who wrote that, but there it is. So we sat up there and snapped some pictures and hung out in the same room where Jagger and Bowie and Moon and some legends of the rock and roll world actually sat.
And it's just cool because it's like, look, man, it's not a life-changing experience by any means, but it was just really cool that, like,
changed my life. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, but I mean, it's just a thing where cool people hung out, but it's awesome because not many people get to do that, man. We got to do something.
A small handful.
Hey, nobody gets to walk in off the street and walk up and look at, let alone sit in, the lair of.
Except a couple of kooks from Punks for Progress.
Right. What the hell did we do? And that's just because Dane, he's one of my very good friends, man. And I got to give it up for him because, look, dude.
Yeah, dude, that was incredible.
These guys rolled into L.A. with nothing. $2,000 between the 4 of them. Okay? They didn't fucking know anybody. And within 3 years, Dane's given us carte blanche fucking VIP treatment on the Sunset Strip. I mean, that's an accomplishment in and of itself, man. And so I'm proud of my friends, man. And their band is doing really well. And Dane and Jeremy and Roe, Jeremy's got kick out. He's such an amazing chef, dude. So he's just, I don't know. I didn't think for a second they'd fucking make it. And if you're listening, I didn't think for a second that you'd make it. But you guys are kicking ass, and it was really, really fun to hang out with them. And then after all that Sunset Strip, we went and saw Wild the Coyote.
At the Hotel Cafe.
Yeah, and they were fucking great.
That was a great band.
They really great. They had kind of a almost like country meets Tom Waits creepy kind of thing happening. They were cool, man. And
they had that black dude that was rapping too, remember?
Yeah, they did bring him out. Big old cowboy hat and shit.
Right. It was different. I really liked it.
Dude playing that big ass electric cello.
That was bad.
Yeah, he got some creepy sounds out of that thing. It was cool.
It was a good time. It was a real good time.
Yeah, so it was fun. Punks for Progress was actually both in one spot at the same time.
In Hollywood.
Kicking the shit out of fucking the Sunset Strip, dude. That was fun, bro. And hey,
man, I want to take Brian.
Oh yeah, for sure. He would love it, dude. And you got to hit up Dane when you go, man. If you're in Hollywood, you got to hit Dane up. And
I'm in Hollywood so much.
I know. That's why it wouldn't be a big deal. It's not like you're going to be like.
But Jeremy and Roe did nothing but extend the invitation. Come out next time, let us know, please. Come out, yeah. Well, yeah, dude, and back at you if y'all ever in Redlands. Well,
we're gonna play some Convulsionaires up before we get out of this motherfucker.
Let's play some Convulsionaires.
So this song is called Skull and Bones Time. This is one I actually wrote. And it's about the Skull and Bones Society at Yale University that 3 presidents have belonged to. The vast majority of the people to head the CIA are Skull and Bones alumni. Lots of people in intelligence in general and spies. There's a lot going on in that kind of spy community with people who graduate from Yale Skull and Bone Society. So what it is it's a senior society. You 15 people, 15 seniors are chosen each year to become new members of Skull and Bones. And anyway, I'm not going to get into a long explanation in history. We can do that on another show because I know a hell of a lot about the Skull and Bones Society. But look it up. Both Bushes were members of Skull and Bones, and so was John Kerry. And so yeah, you had two bonesmen running against each other once. It's pretty interesting.
Fascinating. Good song.
And so this song is from the perspective of a bonesman.
Before we play that song, though, let's remind everybody: Punks for Progress, Facebook, YouTube, and GoFundMe.
Yeah.
And at Punks4Progress on the Twitter.
Coolness, man.
Hey, dude, I love you.
Hey, I love you too, bro.
It was so good having you out here this weekend, man, and spending time with you and drinking beers and hanging out with your friends. That was awesomeness.
Who knows, man? Maybe Punks for Progress might have to become a one statement. I don't know.
Oh, let's see how this works out. Hey, guys, thanks for listening. Peace out.
Anyone ever heard of the tomb on the campus of Yale University? It's the home of a little, fun little group of people known as the Skull and Bones Society. Fucking partiers, you know? Getting naked in coffins and shit.
Welcome again to this neighborhood. I'd like to show you something. You know what this is? Or maybe if I press this button. This is a cassette player with a little cassette in here, and there's nothing written on it, so we'll just have to play it to see what it is.
Do you ever
ever imagine things? Are they scary things? Do you ever imagine things? Things you'd like to have? Did you ever see a cat's eyes in the dark and wonder what they were? Did you ever pretend about things like that before? Did you ever grow anything in the garden of your mind? You can grow ideas in the garden of your mind. It's good to be curious about many things. You can think about things and make believe. All you have to do is think and they'll grow. Imagine every person that you see is somewhat different from every other person in the world. Some can do some things, some can do others. Did you ever think of the many things you've learned to do? Did you ever grow anything in the garden of your mind? You can grow ideas in the garden of your mind. It's good to be curious about many things. You can think about things and make believe. All you have to do is think and they'll grow. Did you feel like going like that? Let's give the fish some food. Mr. McFeely, I didn't order any whistle. That's what they call these slugs. Did you feel like going like that? There are so many things to learn about in this world, and so many people who can help us learn. Did you ever grow anything in the garden of your mind? You can grow ideas in the garden of your mind. It's good to be curious about many things. You can think about things and make believe. All you have to do is think. You can think about things and make believe. All you have to do is think and they'll grow.